The importance of self-care is like, it's not even about your gender. It's just about, we have not been conditioned to take care of ourselves. Like this is, and this isn't even, this is like superficial self-care. This isn't even like soul self-care. This is just to keep up the outside. You know, it does give me time to think. Even though I'm working, I'm currently editing videos on my cell phone. You know, but it does give me some peace and quiet. Nobody can disrupt what's going on right now, you know? So it's important just to honor yourself and to give yourself time for all the things that look like self-care to you. Not just this, or not just a massage, not just therapy, but like all of it. And I think I think especially women have been guilted into taking care of themselves because we're supposed to put family first. And it's like, what about us? So what does it mean to do things like a girl? It means that you don't have to repress your femininity to get ahead. It means that the toxic masculinity that we've been conditioned into, we don't have to do that anymore. It means that you can leverage and be feminine and be who you really divinely were created to be, and that will work for you. And not only will it work for you, but you're gonna be more successful as a result because people are innately attracted to femininity. So you don't have to pretend to be harder or hustle or grind in order to get ahead. And anybody that's telling you that, I guarantee you that they're not happy. Let me tell you why self-care is so imperative to me, because number one, I love me and nobody's gonna love me more than I love me. And the same is true for you and I believe every other human on the planet. So for me, self-care encompasses everything. Self-care is not only a manicure, a pedicure, or therapy, or friends, or vacationing, or spending time with your family. It is collectively all the things that help you feel good about life. So for me, that looks like, you know, being away from the office. It means like taking a couple of meetings at home. It looks like having a mani-pedi. You know, it looks like kikiing with my nail tech. You know, it looks like me getting a massage, which I love, in my home. If I was going to expound on anything, and what I really want to reinforce is getting a massage and having body work done is two different things. And what you have to recognize is that when you're doing normal everyday things, then normal everyday things may work for your wellness. But when you want some super bitch shit, you need more, right? You may need more times off. You may need an actual body worker, someone that understands your body, understands the type of work that you do, understands your stressors, understands your muscles, understands your emotional needs and wellness as it relates to your whole body, which is a totally different thing than someone rubbing on you for 60 or 90 minutes. And another thing I'll say is, for body work, I think it's something, again, as I alluded to earlier, it's not about rewarding yourself. It's a part of the wellness so that you can keep going. Like, I can't even stress that enough, for real. And don't ever get a 60-minute anything. Your body needs an hour and a half to 2 hours of intentional healing. And find you somebody that has some good healing hands and that understands what you need. And then you being able to articulate those needs as well. Listen, one of the questions I get all the time is, why in the hell do I have a stripper pole in my living room? First of all, it's not a stripper pole, okay? Don't disrespect the pole. It is a fitness pole. Those women are athletes. So any strippers or former strippers watching, girl, do your thing, okay? Because y'all need to be fucking Olympians. Like real talk. Because it movement, and this is something that I learned from my movement coach, Jamae, is it helps us reconnect with the body, reconnect with our femininity. A lot of times, and for me, and because I had cosmetic surgery, I feel like there's a disconnection of your body parts. Like you're walking around as one thing, but we're emotionally disconnected and sometimes just physically disconnected from our own body. So it's really important to me to have that connection back. And the pole really helps with that. Like you can hardly not feel sexy with your ass on a stripper pole, on a fitness pole. Like you can't, like it's gonna bring out all kinds of, twerking things and shaking and jiggling things that you didn't even know that you had to shake and jiggle. And it's just really about the movement. It's not about stripping for anybody, really. It's not about any of that. It really is about reconnecting with the feminine, moving the body, and loving myself more. So, and it's a great conversation starter because people love it because they automatically assume you're a freak. And I'm not gonna deny or confirm that. I'm just simply saying that it's good to have. So, dating. First of all, I love dating. I love men. I keep telling people this, but because I'm so pro woman, people misconstrue that we don't like men. I'm like, I'm so over this shit. Can't we live in duality? Like, can't you like ice cream but not like Oreo cookie ice cream? Like, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like dating as a successful woman, I think it's just different, just like everything. I don't know why people keep acting like we are normal. We're not normal. We're not normal. And if you are working at the bank, then you may have a different dating experience than if you are creating a multiple 6 or 7 figure business, whether you're a male or female, right? The type of people you're attracting is different. Your conversation is different. What you're wanting to attract, is different. The experiences you can actually have are different. Like it all shifts. So dating to me, the guy that I went out with, let's call him Ray. Ray is fun. I'm probably gonna never see Ray again. And I'm cool with that. Right? I'm cool with that. Fun, attractive, great conversation, but also I know what point I am in my life and I know what it is I'm wanting to build. So, if I want a little bang bang, then I could call Ray, but I know that I'm really beyond that, And so I think it's important for us to just be really intentional about what we want and what we're willing to participate in. And none of it's right or wrong, in my opinion, right? I'm not your religious leader and I ain't your mama. So I ain't about to tell you, who you can have relations with and who not to and what's appropriate and what's not. I'm very much live your life, but understand also just being really intentional in this dating space. So we had a good time and I'm going to have more good times. It just may not be with Ray. The whole point of this entire Epic Woman series is really to help introduce you to you and what feels good for you from every standpoint. What feels good for you from a success standpoint? What feels good for you all together? All encompassing. It looks like dating, right? Also, that was not my man, okay? That was just a date, so don't y'all get jiggy. Start asking me a bunch of questions. So it feels like all of that, right? It feels like good sex and good ice cream. It feels like every single piece of the things that make me feel good, playing with my granddaughter. All these things are important, and we can't reward ourselves for work with self-care. And I think that is a huge mistake that women are making. It's like, when I do this, then I'll do that, right? If I have a breakdown, then I'll go to therapy. If I'm hurting, then I'll go get a massage. I can go 3 months without sex, then maybe I'll start dating. Like, no, can we start with really recognizing that we want peace, pleasure, and profits all the time? And that self-care should be a part of your life, not a reward. It's just a part of it. And for me, I enjoy every single element of it, and I literally am a feel-good junkie. Whatever I can do to make me happier and enjoy life and be in a better state of bliss, I'm gonna do it.